All right, folks. Larry Nichols, I've known him for about 20 years, been on air 21 years. He's the guy that helped make the Clinton Chronicles, expose me to Arkansas, the CIA drug dealing, Bill and Hillary Clinton's top confidant, ran their campaigns, famous Green Beret, Iran-Contra. He was basically reportedly a hitman for him, okay? But he wouldn't kill kids, just like Tony Montana and Scarface, but for real. He's been against him ever since. He's got lung cancer. And I got a call from Richard Reeves, our reporter, who's out there right now on the road covering the big primary coming up Wednesday, or the 15th. Is that the 15th? Yeah. And he said Larry Nichols is being rushed to the hospital. He's driving in from the countryside. And I called him. He's almost at the hospital. He can't talk long. And he just said, Larry wants to talk to you before he goes in for surgery. He doesn't want to talk about the surgery he's got to have, but let's just say it's on his lungs. So I want to go ahead and call him right now. This is on Facebook mentions. We didn't intend to do this. It just happened while we were live. And he's going under the knife, obviously, with a big surgery. He's fighting lung cancer. And that's what got his dad. So we want to talk to him and see what he can tell us. He was all over the map. You can tell he's probably on some painkillers, obviously. And so, well, he told me I could say, but he wanted all the details known. He's got one collapsed lung right now. The other one's about to collapse, so he's not doing too well. We'll see how this goes right now. But this will be one of the last interviews. I hope it's not one of the last interviews, but he's a tough old bird. But here we go. We're calling him right now. Here we go. It's all right. I don't want to see his number.
Hello.
Hey, how you doing, Larry?
Hey, I'm here.
I know you're almost to the hospital. Sorry I missed your calls an hour ago. I know you're driving in from the country. We're going to talk tomorrow about some of the folks you're talking to, some of the inside stuff. But obviously, we're praying for you, and you're going to come through this, 99%. But what other intel about Scalia, Obama, these big secrets you've got on Hillary? I don't know them, obviously. I don't want to know them and then keep them because I get killed. But I mean, what else can you impart to people right now?
Alex, I'm trying. My lungs are filling up with fluid, but I'm going to tell you this: the whole thing with the email thing is just going away. The major thing right now, Alex, that's going on is Obama. Obama is making his move, buddy. He is making his move to take over. He's doing it, by the way, by an executive order 13391. It's called the Patriot. Am I still here?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, it's called the Patriot. The Patriot Defense of Liberty Enabler Act. Defense of Liberty Enabler Act. Now get this, Alex, in this executive order, what it does is, number one, it turns all, and he signed it 4 days ago, Alex. Obama signed it 4 days ago. And it turns all federal territories over to the UN, UN, United Nations, Project 21, or what do you call that?
Agenda 21, yeah.
Agenda 21. But get this, Alex, get this. In addition to turning the federal properties, federal territories, all federal territories to Agenda 21, in case of a national emergency or civil disobedience, the president can call in United Nations troops to augment and support troops here. Buddy, he's getting ready. He is getting ready, Alex.
Well, I know they put those executive orders in place. We're showing it on screen right now. And did you hear that Loretta Lynch said in Congress on Monday, today's Friday, she said, we're going to go ahead and arrest people that deny global warming. The FBI is getting ready to do it. I mean, they are so out in the open right now. What do you make of what's going on? What are your sources saying?
Well, now, what is crazy about Loretta Lynch and what she's doing, and I got this from a person that you know with the Supreme Court, what she's doing in that going after people for change. She's going after him, Alex, under Title 18, RICO.
Organized crime.
Are you kidding me? Organized crime. The reason that's significant, Alex, is because when you are charged under RICO, Title 18, the minute you're charged, the federal government takes every cent you have in the bank, your house, your cars, your boats, your clothes.
So you can't defend yourself. So you can't defend yourself.
You cannot defend yourself. You have to have public defenders. Now, why on earth, Alex, is she pulling that stuff?
And we've seen unprecedented persecution of tens of thousands of Christian organizations and conservative and patriot groups and veteran groups. I mean, there's no doubt there. Listen, I know you got a lot of deep intel. Give us the latest, Larry, because, you know, you were telling me some other stuff that's just even too hot to handle. We'll cover that in the next few days, or we'll see what happens with it. But what's going on with Scalia? You said there'd be an investigation. They admitted that. They admitted he died in a secret society. You said that.
Yes.
What else is going on?
Here's what has happened with Scalia. Number one, Scalia's last act, the last thing he did, the last judgment or whatever ruling he made, was the Clean Air Act, which, by the way, happens to connect to this thing Loretta Lynch is doing. Now, isn't it odd that the last thing he does has to do with that, which is basically charging billions to the coal companies?
Sure, he said no to carbon taxes. That's the global tax. That's the key to the SDR, world government tax.
And then when he dies, I wonder if that got a message to Chief Justice John Roberts, because last week, out of the blue, Roberts changed his opinion. I'm telling you, it's getting bad, buddy. This is getting serious, not to mention the fact my phone is beeping, so I'm going to have to hurry, but I will tell you this. I will tell you one last thing. They have greased the way, Alex, for Cuban military to be here within 6 hours. So when you're trying to identify those UN forces under this executive order, I know where they're coming from, buddy.
Well, I was told that the Red Dawn script, and all the people that were in the Red Dawn movie, the director and some of the stars, was actually a leaked Pentagon warning that there was a globalist plan to bring in Latin American troops because they could infiltrate better with the Hispanic population and not be resisted like Russians because they'd be Spanish speaking. Are you telling me the trade deal with Cuba and all these waves of hundreds of thousands of new immigrants is really a sleeper cell infiltration, just like you're doing with ISIS?
You bet. They can move 250,000 troops. I got this direct from intelligence. They can move 250,000 troops in here, Alex, in 6 hours.
Listen, I used to wouldn't have bought into this, but they're making their move. They're making their move. Take the country down. You can see it. Larry, I know you're real sick and you're getting to the hospital and your phone's beeping, but what else can you say about Trump and what they're doing to him and other key intel you've got about the plan to take down America and how we stop it?
All right, number one, here's what they're planning, and I got this from my person that used to be, and you know who I'm talking about, we won't say his name on there, former head of the RNC at one time in the past. They are going to, no matter what happens with Trump, they are going to deny Trump the nomination.
You said that 2 months ago. They now admit that in the Washington Post, which shows they're getting ready to go operational. Limbaugh says it'll cause a civil war.
Well, Alex, I'm going to tell you now, here again, connect the dots, if you will. Add to that the executive order 13391, which deals with and allows for UN forces to be brought in if there is a national crisis or civil disobedience. Now, imagine the collapse when that convention, when they denied Trump the nomination, and they have told that even if he's got 12 37. They don't care if he's got 1277. They will not give him. If you remember, John Kasich gave it away 2 days ago, Alex, when he said he doesn't need delegates. Did you hear him say that?
Yes, sir, I did. I did during the last two debates and on TV and interviews. So this is ultra massive. This is ultra massive. They've got the executive orders in place. They admit it all. They got Black Lives Matter going to the Trump events, attacking people, and then saying, how dare them fight back. And they're trying to activate civil unrest. And if they steal it from Trump, they think that'll be the trigger. How do we stop it, Larry Nichols?
God, Alex, I tell you how we stop it. We get on that phone Monday morning, folks, and we ask for Jeff Sessions. Now, Alex, this is where you come in. We have got to talk to Donald Trump. Donald Trump needs to get any Jeff Sessions and any sitting member of Congress on that executive order, Alex. We got 30 days, which means today he got 25 days left to rescind that executive order. We rescind that executive order, Alex, and their whole plan is shot down.
Well,
their whole plan's destroyed.
Yes, sir. I'm aware of the executive order. It deals with international currency emergencies, any economic emergency. I've got it on screen. That's 13391, correct, sir?
Yes, sir. 13391, and it's called the Patriot Defense of Liberty Enabler Act. And they're doing it under the cover of the election. You know, everybody's looking at the election, looking at all this junk. Nobody's looking at
And they also put words in about Zimbabwe and stuff. If you, quote, support them, that they can say anybody in the world does, they take all your bank accounts. It's basically RICO for everybody. That's
right. You know, Alex, that whole thing is about the size. And by the way, Loretta Lynch has passed she and Joe Biden introduced in October. I can't remember the name of it right now because of the other matter that you're going to deal with later with me. We're drawing a bunch of people around me that are kind of making me nervous. But anyway, Loretta Lynch and Joe Biden in October put together an initiative, and they are putting UN people in every police office in America.
Yeah, that's called the Strong Cities Initiative. Quote, UN in every city with the feds to run the police departments with the Black Lives Matter communist police bureaus. This is the takeover. Then they order the police to go after whoever they want. This is the takeover.
Yes, they order in that initiative. They specifically have them looking at and going after right-wing fanatics, Christian fanatics. You know, Alex, if you can't see it closing in, you're not looking. You're not looking. And the one chance we have is your relationship with Trump, Trump's relationship with a couple of members of Congress that hope to God can shut down that executive order. If they stop that executive order before it's too late, we can shut their plans